Hello, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about the Relic Recon event. I saw it being pretty hyped up when I first saw it in the leaks, but I didn't fully understand nor want to go out of my way to understand it at the time, so I just waited until it officially released in the game. On my Inoxa account, because of the stupendous amount of Currency Wars runs I've done at this point, I've already almost maxed out all the rerolls I can get for the relics on that event, being around 113. And so I think I can speak decently enough on this entire thing, and I've also used about 60 to 70 on my Cassie account. Right. So this relic event is a godsend in my opinion. Right. Now, originally, I was saving the Relic Recon event on my Inoxa account for Cyrene in case I got her, but because I lost the 50-50, I decided to just use it on Don Hung PT. And with that, I managed to get around a 30 sub full Relic set for my Don Hung PT, using, of course, his best in slot relics and Lu Shaka. That is really fucking good, considering you don't actually have to spend any Trailblaze power for this relic set in the slightest. Once the event ends, those relics will be permanently inside your account, and you'll be able to reroll them and use them however you'd like. And this is where it gets even crazier, right? Because these relics are all guaranteed 5 sub relics. They aren't just the 4 that a lot of people commonly use and get, they are 5 subs. And especially with the introduction of Anomaly Arbitration recently, self-modeling resin and your ability to obtain it has increased a lot more compared to before. Meaning it's much easier to craft the reroll dice, meaning you have an entire relic set of 5 subs that you can use reroll dices on, which is incredibly fucking strong. Right. Now, I'm quite confident they aren't going to make this relic event anything that's very frequent, but I think they should. I'm not saying every patch, but I think every other patch doing this relic event would be a very big game changer for a lot of people, and I'd say especially the newer players, right? Newer players, you're kind of level locked. You need to get to Trailblaze 60, 65 before you really start getting good value out of your Trailblaze power, spending it on relic farming, and a Relic Recon event would be able to massively help a lot of newer players just be able to instantly build a one singular perfect character without spending any of their Trailblaze power. Also allows them to focus on map farming to build up their characters before they even consider going into relics. It's just such a great fucking event. It far surpassed anything I expected, and I feel like it would be a crime if this event wasn't a mainstay going into the future. Once again, I'm not saying I want it every single patch, because at that point you basically never need to relic farm ever again for the rest of your life, but I do think every other patch this would just be absolutely fucking amazing to have. Right. I want to give you guys an example on my Inoxa account like I just mentioned. Getting that 30 plus subs Don Hung full relic and planar set just done for me has led to me being able to farm for my E1 Ruan Mei, which I'm using in place of Cyrene for my Inoxa account currently. So I'm able to get 2 characters relics and farm for another character whilst getting relics on another character that I didn't really farm for all that well. It's just so goddamn efficient. It literally doesn't get any more efficient than that in my opinion. And so this thing needs to stay, and it needs to be a thing going into the future. If this is like a, one anniversary or on very rare patches, like maybe twice a version, I don't really fuck with that, right? I feel like that's just way too long, and even though it's better than not having it, it's still just not great enough in my opinion, especially with the frequency at which this game releases characters. This is why I say every other patch is what I like and what would be ideal, because most people can hit 5-star pity and more every single patch. So expecting them to release this event every single patch is obviously unrealistic. They want player retention and people to keep Relic farming with the RNG. But every other patch, at that point, you're getting one Relic Recon event, which you're stuck on using this thing for one character specifically after 4 character releases. Right. And it's this case scenario where I think it's actually a sweet spot for both the players and as well as the devs. So yeah, that's all for this video. Let me know how you guys are enjoying the Relic Recon event. Do you think it's as good as I do? Even my Cyrene account, my Cassie account, that one, I used Relic Recon as well, but with like half the available reroll currency. And even then, I still got like a 20-25 subs Cyrene Relic loadout there, and that's really solid in my opinion. It's not by any means like, you know, the type of Relic quality you go into MOC trying to zero cycle with, but it's good enough and 100% solid enough to be able to clear the endgame content, and I think that alone is enough for a lot of people to get ahead, right? Love you all. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. Peace out. One last thing that's semi-unrelated to this video, I have pre-downloaded, if you've noticed, Where Winds Meet down here. And the reason for this is I didn't know this game was free, right? Like, I had people commenting, you know, oh, I'm taking a break from gachas too, like talking about my WUA thing and my HSR shit, and how they're playing Where Winds Meet, and like that's where it's at currently. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, you know, it looked really cool. I've seen the, you know, few trailers for it. However, I didn't know it was free to play. For some reason, I just automatically assumed it was paid because of the graphic fidelity I saw. And I found out literally just today, this game is completely free. A lot of people are saying it's really good. It takes its system of leveling up based off of like, what's it called, manhwa? Right? And like Wuxia and Wusho, however you pronounce it, right? I've read a lot of those things. And so this is a game I've 100% been interested in now. And I will be trying this game. Now, I don't know if I'll really be playing this shit long term, if I'll be making, you know, multiple videos about it, talking about the journey. However, it's 100% something I'm looking forward to, and something new. Because to be honest, I haven't played a game like this that isn't like anime related and open world in fucking forever, right? Like, it has genuinely been forever for me at this point, and so I'm a little excited for it. I'd also recommend some of you guys check out the trailers and reviews for this game. Not sponsored in the slightest. It just genuinely astounded me that this game was free with the quality it looks to have. Love you all. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night, and peace out.